Hi, friends and families. It's such a delight and an honor to be with you today. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Julie Roberts. I'm a mom of two beautiful beings. My son is 8, my daughter's 3. I do light work, grid work, energy aligning. I'm the owner of Inner Space Healing Yoga Beautiful Center. And I'm really delighted to be here with you today to share this presentation on Light Bright, how to play with your light body, your light column, your rainbow self to have fun and be bright and powerful. So we're going to start with feeling what your energy field, your force field, your aura, your electromagnetic field, all these things mean the same. So this is a really fun, simple, easy technique to connect in. So if you take your hands, you've got your hands. I like to blow on them a little, get them powered up, and then rub your palms together. Get some heat, get some friction. When they feel good and powered up, you can take them a few inches apart. And then, have you ever played with magnets? I'm sure you have. You know, when you put two positive poles together, they kind of push each other away. Find that with your hands. Ooh, there you go. And sometimes it helps to slide them back and forth. All right. So that right there is your energy field that you're feeling and sensing. So at first when you do it, maybe your hands are close together, but then you can make this, see how far apart. You can take your hands and still feel your, ooh, feel it? So we could call this your orb of power or your ball of power, your energy field. Go a little wider. Sweet. So this energy field lives in every cell of your body, flows through all your physical body, but also surrounds and can be as close as the surface of your skin or extend many, many feet all around you in any direction. So now that you're in contact with your energy field, let's move into and learn about some of its features, some of the ways you can play with it to make you light and bright. So go back to your palms, get them good and powerful. And then you can do this technique sitting or laying down or standing up. Take one of your hands and put it on your belly button, and the other hand just above that on your abdomen, on your belly. And then go ahead and close your eyes. And take some sweet breaths. And enter here your core door, the entrance to your soul center, to your personal place of power, your inner sun. And then as soon as you go into that corridor, you may find that it connects you with this like electricity, lightning bolt, zippy column of light that runs up your spine from your tailbone all the way to the top of your head. So this is the main wire or cable or river or distribution site for your energy that runs through you. So connect with it again. And so you can use your breath to breathe. When you breathe out, I find it fun to breathe down the length of the body. When I breathe in, I breathe up the length of the body. So your mind, your imagination, your intention and attention move this powerful force of life. So if you play with yoga much, yogi people call it prana. Or if you do martial arts, you might have heard about chi, life force. All these things mean the same thing, energy. So this energy of life pours into you, into your body. And where do we get this energy, this prana, this chi, this life force? Well, those of us that live here on planet Earth, we get it from the sun. So let's connect with the sun now. So I like to do this. You could do this sitting. Standing's really fun too. Reach your arms up and grab a beam of sunlight. Good morning, sun. Thanks for coming to shine on us and play. You're so bright and light and beautiful, and we love you. Invite this beam of light to come in as like a column of light that comes as wide as your arms, through your fingertips, through your hands, down into that ball of light that's in your belly. And then if you're standing, you can open your feet a little bit wider apart and then send this belly light down through you, through the soles of your feet, and connect to the ball of light, the core of the earth. Close your eyes with me and visualize this huge, beautiful column of light, bright prana energy, sun through your body core, deep into the core of the earth. And breathe up and down this column of light. And it swirls, it moves, it grooves, it dances. You can move with it. So I use this column of light all the time to plug myself in. What does that mean? Like you probably have a phone, or maybe you have a little player or something. Like any electronic device has a certain battery life. And when that battery life starts to run out, we plug it into a wall socket. So your human energy field has a similar kind of battery recharge power. And you can plug yourself in to the light of the sun to recharge, to feel light and bright and powerful and effervescent. And it's a great technique. So for parents that are watching this, or teachers or adults that are going to play with kids, it's great to let them take the lead on this. It depends on the age of the kid or what they're up to, but they have different techniques of their own. So you can just kind of gently guide them to this idea, and then they take it off and run with it. And it's really fun. And they, of course, as always, teach us how to play the game of life. So I'm going to offer you a couple-minute guided version of it, but it doesn't mean this is the one and only way to do it by any means, right? Make it your own, play with it, have fun, individualize it to your family and to your needs and to the energy of the day. It's different a little bit when it's cloudy. It's different when the sun is shining. You can play with it with shadows or with crystals or prisms. There's lots of fun ways to conduct light and bring in sunlight. So here's one. So you can do this sitting, or you can watch me if you want, but it's nice, to get inward, go to your inner space and close your eyes and reflect and be in your field. So we line it up again. We conduct our light through the palms. That's one nice power center. And then place your hands back on your belly. Enter your core door to your soul center. And then connect with that beam of light that runs through the central line of you. And then move particularly into your core place, right underneath your hands. And then whether you're sitting or standing, the foundation of you, the parts of you that are touching the chair or the floor or the grass, the sand. And of course, this technique is great to do outside. It's awesome. Connect down through the soil through the layers of rocks, through the pockets of groundwater, way down deep into the earth where it gets warm, where lava starts to flow. And then ride one of these rivers of lava down, down into the molten core of the earth. Feel how warm and liquidy it is here. And then imagine with your in-breath that you can draw this liquid light of core earth up through your energy lines, your energy roots, all the way up through your feet, through your legs, and use it to nourish and replenish your energy field. And keeping that earth belly connection, go again and connect up to the sun. You can use your arms if you want. Those always help me. Casting the palms upward or your gaze upward. Call in a beam of sunlight. So in the same way that to stare at the sun for really long periods of time hurts our human eyes, because the sun has so much packed in its spectrum, in its brilliance, the human energy body works a little bit like that too. Like we can't quite take it in all at once. It's beautiful magnificence. So your energy circuits, your energy field is designed to take in the beams of light in their rainbow spectrum. So there are different receptor sites or different places where the spectrum rays of the sunlight come in to your force field. And they move through, just like the rainbow in the sky, they move through you. So I have a great picture I want to pop in for you that shows how your physical body, and this is one way to play this game, there are lots of others too, but one way to play with your energy field is to visualize yourself as a crystal and these light beams coming in to different parts of your body. You ready with me? So you're standing in your big column of light, and we're going to invoke the colors of the rainbow. So the sunlight comes as this golden white light that contains everything. And I'm going to offer you some sound codes that go along with these light codes. And then imagine that you have a cap on, a crown, and that the top of your head receives and transmits violet light. And then move down your body and wrap around your forehead, your eyes, your temples, behind the skull. Wrap that whole area with indigo. And then move your awareness down to your ears, your jaw, your lips, your tongue, your mouth, your throat, all the ways that you receive and produce sound. And in those places, you also receive and transmit the bright blue of sky. And then bring your attention down a little further down your body to your chest, your armpits, your heart, your lungs, down the underside of your arms and into the palms of your hands, and wrap that whole area in green light. And then move your attention down into your belly, into your whole liquidy, movable abdomen where your food gets digested. And wrap the whole belly, mid-back, all that part of you with yellow light. And then moving down into your low belly, your pelvis, your hips. So if you shake your booty a little and do a little dance, that whole zone that moves like water, that's the orange spot. So wrap your whole zone there in orange light. And then move your attention down to your legs, knees, ankles, feet. Even give them a little stomp, stomp, stomp. And fill those with the light color red. And I'll play the scale one more time. And you can move around and dance around and vibe with your rainbow light body. So I'm recording this class the week after Easter, and eggs, coloring eggs, doing fun things with colors has been a big focus for my family this week. So I drew this for us this morning. So that's my rainbow egg. It's your rainbow egg too. So we talked about the column of light that plugs you in. You also have your own personal sphere, your own orb of power. You can think of it as a force field that you take with you everywhere you go. And when you go somewhere, like I always turn mine on really bright when I'm going to a crowded store, when I'm going, if you're going to school, if you're going to my son has Little League parade next week, if you're going to someplace that has a lot of people, and just anytime you want, when you turn on your force field light and bright, then you're basically you're like a turtle that takes its home with it in its shell anywhere you go. You have your power place, your power center. So this field, this glowing orb, what Yoda in Star Wars, he calls use the force as he's training Luke. Like you use the force too every day. So let's focus now on, we have the light moving through, and that column is always there as well. But now make it into an egg, or because if you're standing, you're more of a rectangle, right? So we could say sphere, but it's really a little bit more egg-shaped for the human body. So you're standing or sitting or laying down, and close your eyes again, and visualize a ball of light. So those chimes that I just played, you can think of those as like turning on that certain segment of your light bright Easter egg. And colors mean different things to every person because we all have a different resonant frequency that exists in our spectrum, in our soul. So, as adults, we would know that there are some prescribed emotional and energetic and even elemental things to each color. But when I work with kids, I really always let them lead the way. Like we could say, red goes with earth. So that's for stability and strength and longevity. And that's true and well and good for us. But what if it means something different to that kid? Like it's so much more powerful if we let the kids lead the way and then ask them, what color? So you're this egg, this orb. I showed that color, the rainbow one, right? Because that is full spectrum light. But some days you just need, like, I need red. Like I'm going to wear red pants and I'm going to wear my red shirt to school and I need to find my red socks, even if it takes me half an hour to find those socks. And I need to be ensconced in red because that makes me feel powerful. And, sometimes people use the color red to express some anger or some expansion energy. So really, I would advise any parent, guardian, teacher, friend, auntie, uncle to let the kids lead the way in what color they feel like they need. You can play with it any way you want. I have some crystals that match the rainbow colors, and you could find rocks out in nature and paint them. That's a really fun thing to do. And then so you have these these painted rocks that you can pick, like, oh, I'd like to take my red rock with me today. That's the color I feel like I need. So inviting the children, and we can use this is for kids of all ages. I use this every day for myself. You can invite the children to decide and navigate for themselves what color their egg should be on that day. And, when in doubt, rainbow it out, because that color covers the full spectrum. But some days, like today, I'm wearing a purple shirt. You just pick things that match your mood, your frequency, or what you need balance with. So I hope this has been fun and informational, and it's something that you can share with your friends and family. And I know for myself, I play with these tools and techniques every single day. I work on holding as much light as I can in my physical body because it helps me feel more powerful and more connected to myself and my soul. It helps me be more patient and kind with the little people in my life and all the people in my life, big people too. It reminds me that I'm connected to this larger force of the universe. And when I need a little boost, a little nourishing, a little help, a little raise in my vibration, the colors, the sounds, the rainbow, the sun, the earth core, these are the things that I play with to help me feel light and bright. Thank you so much for being here. Mwah.